Today we will be testing the premium stochastic oscillator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the premium stochastic oscillator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We have also tested a total of 652 indicators, with 264 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the premium stochastic oscillator. And you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Now we tested this one in the last video, and I did go in and make a couple of visual changes to this. So I turned off these two plots here, and so those were the plots at the 90 marker and negative 90. And so that one and that one, nope, that one and that one there. And so turn those off so that way just kind of streamline things a little bit. And I turned these here from crosses like this into a line, and I bumped up the weight of it from this one to this one here, so that way it stands out just a little bit more. Now in the last video, what we did was we looked for the oscillating line to get up above the upper line or down below the lower line, and that was a overbought and oversold. Now one of the viewers did mention that we should try this as a zero line cross, and we'll go ahead and test that in the next video just to kind of see how these compare one to the other. Now generally speaking, historically, zero line cross indicators have been super problematic, and that is because they leave little to no room for kind of fast corrections in the market. And so you'll get these instances where you'll get a signal to go long, almost immediately get one to go short, almost immediately back long, almost immediately back short, and you end up with these clusters of losing trades. We've seen it over and over and over, time and time again. And so that's why generally zero line cross indicators can be super problematic. Now this one does kind of move slow enough, it may resolve that issue. And another viewer did mention that we seem to concentrate on overbought and oversold too much. Now keep in mind that The majority of the indicators that we've been testing here recently is by the creator Lazy Bear, and he is a big fan of oscillating indicators, and almost always those oscillators have an overbought and oversold. And this one is the same way. Lazy Bear, the creator, specifically said how we should try to trade this indicator. And so he said that the 90 and negative 90 were overbought and oversold. If the creator of the indicator tells us that's how it should be used, then that's how I'm going to test it. And so, and then additionally on that point, if there are areas marked specifically as overbought and oversold. I mean, if there's a green line or a blue line and a red line below, that is distinctly an overbought and oversold area on an oscillator. And so it only makes sense that we should try to use an indicator kind of in the most logical manner first, and then from there try it in other ways. Anyways, so before we get too long on this video, let's go ahead and get on to this. Now, in this particular case, I think what we're going to do is we're going to look for the crosses of this blue line and red line. What we're going to do is we're going to look for when we get the cross up above the blue line, we are going to go long. When we get the cross down below this red line, then we are going to go short. So let's go ahead and do that and see what we can get out of this one. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a short signal. We get this oscillating line crosses up into this middle zone right here, and then back down below that red line here, just barely, and we would have entered right here. Almost immediately, we get a strong push to the upside, which does stop us out, and then we pick up a long signal. Let's see, where are we at here? Right about there. That is the 20 marker. And so we cross back up above that blue line right there on that one. Let's measure this to the downside. We have not stopped out yet, and we have not gotten to our take profit. Let's see, looks like we may have hit it right there, and we did. So our second signal right there was a long signal. You can see we cross up above that blue line. We get a little bit of a pullback there, correction, and then a push to the upside there. And that gets us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, then the second signal that we picked up was a short signal right here. We get that cross down below that red line there. We get a nice push to the downside, which gets us to our take profit. Then the oscillating line pulls back into the center, once again pushing back down below that red line right here. We get a little bit of consolidation to the side there before a nice heavy push to the downside, which gets us to our take profit once again. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the testing. That way things don't take too long. And we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. that comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. Get everything in focus. There and there. Alright, let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So we have 16 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 winning trades, and so that is a really decent win rate. A fair number of trades within 1 year's time. 16 trades altogether, that's not too bad at all, and did so yeah, really accurately. The pleasant change on this one, and a really decent win rate from it. Not bad at all. Like I said, in the next video we'll go ahead and test this one as a 0 line cross, just to see if that small tweak has any difference one way or another, just for the sake of seeing what happens. Like I said, definitely like to listen to the viewers and take their suggestions. Sometimes it's a little challenging to take every suggestion and actually make a video out of it, but in this particular case I think it's fair to be able to do that, even though this did get a really nice result from using it in this way. So as of right now, this one is going on the yes list, and we will move on to the next video from here.